Hola amigos y bienvenidos a una nueva clase de IEI High School. El día de hoy hablaremos sobre self-leadership, que es un tipo de liderazgo bastante importante que te ayudará a ser mucho más productivo, tomar control sobre tus actividades y cumplir tus objetivos mucho más rápido. In today's class, we are going to talk about first, the concept of self-leadership. Second, what is self-leadership? Third, why it is so important to leadership. Fourth, what are personal values and why are they so important when it comes to leadership? Self-leadership. Self-leadership can be defined as a process of influencing oneself, where a leader learns to know themselves better, that is, their nature, personal values, strengths and weaknesses, and uses this awareness to steer their lives so they are at the best as individuals and motivated, authentic leaders. Note that this definition has two parts, and this is very important to remark, because self-leadership is not just about being self-aware and knowing oneself's nature, it also involves taking action. What is self-leadership? Self-leadership is the ability to live yourself, to achieve your personal and professional goals and objectives, while also helping the company or organization you work for to be successful. It involves having a good understanding of who you are, where you want to go, and what you can accomplish, and having the ability to control your emotions and behavior in a way that guides you towards success. Professor Jean Cusis makes the point that the leader's primary instrument is the self. That is really all that we have to work with. It's what we do with ourselves that's going to make us better leaders. It's what we do with ourselves that makes the difference. So, as leaders, if we only have one instrument to use ourselves, we'd better make sure we master that instrument. In other words, we have to make sure that we excel at self leadership. Self-leadership development. Self-leadership requires that we move progressively in order to build these competencies. Specifically, we need to start with self-leadership, then we might move to one-to-one influence, then to learn leadership, and maybe then to strategic or organizational leadership. If we seek to move too quickly to build on a weak foundation of self-leadership, our ability to lead or influence will be very limited. Self-leadership is also linked to many key leadership outcomes such as credibility, motivation, and authenticity. There are 3 steps to building credibility as a leader. The first one is clarify your personal values, which is part of self-leadership. Communicate them to your colleagues and act in accordance with your values at all times. Similarly, self-leadership results in leaders working on issues, working on roles, and working in organizations to enable them to be at their best. For example, a leader's personal values may closely align with the values embedded in their organization's culture, in their personality and professional strength, may ideally suit their organizational role. Consequently, they should be intrinsically motivated to do their best role, be more resilient, and be able to be themselves at work. This enables them to be a respected, credible, authentic leader who people want to work with. What are personal values and why are they so critical when it comes to self-leadership? Personal values are deeply held beliefs about behaviors or outcomes we think are important. For example, some of my core values are sustainability, developing others, independence and learning, and continuous learning. Let's have a look at some of the reasons why. The first one is, in order to be seen as a credible leader, people need to know what you stand for and see you acting in accordance with these values. There is a saying that management is an affair of the head, leadership is an affair of the heart. Second, personal values are sometimes called the leader's compass. In times of uncertainty where there are no procedures to follow or experts to ask, leaders will need to make difficult decisions that are guided by their core values and intuition. Third, alignment between a leader's personal values, their work, and the values embedded in the organizational culture produces motivation. These leaders emerge to engage in behaviors that go beyond their official role description. They are highly motivated, committed, and persistent. Their motivation stems from alignment between their personal values and the issue they are championing. Savvy leaders are aware of the importance of value alignments and take advantage of it. And now that we know what is self-leadership, I encourage you to answer those questions in order to see if you are exercising self-leadership and how you can acquire this kind of competencies in your life. First question, are you crystal clear on the personal values and mission statement as a leader? Do you spend time analyzing and reflecting on your nature, in other words, your personality, and consider how this might help or hinder your leadership activities? Do you get frequent feedback from colleagues to help you build self-awareness and your strengths and weaknesses as a leader and identify ways to improve? Do you frequently reflect on leadership experiences as well as your life history? Do you excel at practical self-leadership skills such as managing time, building personal resilience, regulating your own behavior, and managing your career? Those are very important questions and aspects that you might like to take in account when it comes to exercising self-leadership. As you may have noticed already, it is very important because self-leadership is going to represent a huge part at the moment of accomplishing goals because it provides you with discipline and it projects an image of yourself to your colleagues and employees that you're able to manage difficult times and get the organization out of any problem. Well, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel since that's going to help us a lot. Also, hit the bell so you can activate the notifications and know the next time that we release new videos. Don't forget to watch our previous lessons about leadership, entrepreneurship, verbal reasoning, physics, corporate finance, and many other interesting topics. And that was it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.